I'm Anne Yatco, and you're watching Blurredography. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
I'm a voice actor. Straw doll technique. Resonance!
Straw doll technique.
Resonance!
Hey, you.
Yes?
I'm in a bad mood, so come to my room. Right now.
It would be my honor!
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Mark. I am here at Anime Weekend Atlanta 2024 with Miss Anne Yatco herself. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I am wonderful. I'm so happy to be here, and this venue is amazing.
Right?
Yes.
It's so nice.
It is so nice. It's so big and spacious. I can't wait to see it all filled out from everyone coming in and their nice cosplay. But before we begin the interview, everyone out there in the nation is asking, what are you geeking out to right now? What are some of the things you like to unwind to and just watch or binge or play or read when you're not working?
Okay, so Helldivers 2 came out with a new update last night, and I don't have a gaming laptop, so I'm crushed that I can't be fighting the Illuminate until I get home. That's all right. My husband's fighting the good fight for both of us. But also, have you ever seen Blue Box on Netflix? I just started watching the first couple episodes.
I have not seen that yet, but it's on my list.
It's so cute.
It is?
It's so cute. It's a romantic comedy, actually it's a sports anime disguised as a romantic comedy. So like the animation is fantastic, like sports animation is great. And then it's just a really cute little love story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. I forgive me, just started JJK. And I know I'm late, but like,
it's okay.
As soon as I started watching it, I was like, where has this anime been all my life?
There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present. So JJK is amazing. Oh my God. Okay, wait. We got to get into the interview. I can't geek out about that.
We'll talk about it enough. Don't worry.
Okay. So my first question for you is, if you were not an actress, what career field would you find yourself in?
I would probably be a doctor.
Really?
Yeah. So I was actually pre-med.
Yes.
I have a degree in biomedical engineering from Marquette University, and I was on the pre-med track. So if I didn't decide to audition for and get into grad school for acting, I probably would have taken the MCATs and, applied to medical schools instead.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew acting, because you went for biomedical engineering first, and then acting. So what gave you the acting bug while you were studying for biomedical?
So the fun thing is I was doing all of it all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So like I've taken, piano lessons, singing lessons. I was in choir all growing up and in the drama club. And so when I got to undergrad, I was in the engineering school, but I hung out at the theater school like every day. I was unofficially a theater major without actually being in the theater school.
Interesting. That is fascinating. So let me ask you, you do voice acting for both video games with Genshin Impact and as well as anime with JJK and various other projects. Is there a difference in voice acting for a video game versus voice acting for an anime or a cartoon?
Oh, sure. So if you talk about typically video games versus anime, there's a difference in that with anime, you're taking what is essentially a finished product and you are putting on a new track on top of it, right? The original product comes in Japanese, right? And we're putting an English track on top of it.
Right.
For video games, now some of them are localized, but oftentimes we're not recording to picture with video games.
Right.
So there's a little bit more freedom as to like what kinds of choices we can make. With an anime, I want to honor the choices that have come before me because they make sense for like the character and it's already like tied to the picture. And so I have to honor that and be able to kind of act within that little box. And so like that makes the challenge of acting for anime just a little more fun for me because it's like, how do you make something your own while still being very much like in the spec that's been given to you? But for video games, there's a lot more freedom to like create more of like your own, you know, put more of your own spin on it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard some voice actors say that video game voice acting is harder on the voice because it's a lot more, how do they describe it? Yelling.
How you say yell? No, yes, there are a lot of video games that have a lot of yelling, but there's a lot of shonen anime that has a lot of yelling. Your Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
your My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
you know, like it exists in both.
Right.
But what you'll find with a video game is, say you're doing like a Call of Duty, right?
Right.
You've got like. You'll have just a spreadsheet just full of all the things that you would be saying in the middle of battle. And when you're in the middle of battle, that's like heated and the stakes are super high. So everything is going to have like that intensity to it.
Right.
And a lot of times it's going to be a lot of screaming.
Right.
And you might be screaming for like 2 full hours solid.
Move! Keep your heads down! We're nearly there. Keep it together. Cleave their heads from their shoulders. We are taking this damn flat.
Okay.
Luckily, we have directors that care for us and producers that care about our vocal health. And so they'll usually limit those kinds of strenuous sessions to like a shorter time so that we're not damaging our voices.
Gotcha. So I have actually 2 fun questions for you,
Okay.
based off what we last talked about from MomoCon 2023.
Okay.
My first question is, how did you learn you are a descendant of Chun-Li? And my second one is, did you get the time to play Tears of the Kingdom yet?
No, I literally played like 30 minutes of Tears of the Kingdom on the way to the Philippines, and then I like haven't picked it up since. It's just sitting in my Switch, just gathering dust. I will eventually pick it up, you know, among all the other things I'm playing. But wait, what was the other question?
How did you find out you were a descendant of Chun-Li?
A descendant of Chun-Li. I mean, I wish I was. If I could do the 100 gigs, that'd be amazing.
But Tears of the Kingdom, please, if you ever have time.
I know, and I love Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, me too.
Like, desperately love it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I will go back to it. I really liked the mechanics that you were learning. Like, I haven't even left the first island, like the main, like that Sky Island. I haven't left it yet, so doing a lot of tutorials basically.
But like once you get down there, is like.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's coming. I'll do it. Next time we see each other, I will have finished it. I promise, or played more at least.
I won't say that. Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it. Okay.
Just enjoy it, because trust me, it's a great game. It's not going anywhere.
Okay, great.
Okay. What character are you most recognized for?
I would say it's kind of like 50-50 between Nobara from JJK and Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which character of those 2 do you personally like the most? Or are they both the same, like your children?
I mean, I love them. They're all my children. I love them all. I love them all equally. But I would say that I probably identify more with Nobara. You know, like, she's closer to me in age, if you will.
Right.
She's not 500 years old. But also, I feel like her vibe matches mine so much more. It was kind of like an organic transition, like going from Anne into Nobara. It's like, we're kin.
Interesting. That's fascinating. What would be your dream role? If you could like create your dream role, what would the company be? What would the IP be? Would you be voice acting? Would you be an actress? Would you be as a doctor?
Oh, I see. We are opening all. Okay.
All the doors are open.
Okay, listen. It has always been my dream to be the voice of a Disney princess.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Ever since I saw The Little Mermaid when I was a kid, like. Man, that's like the big bucket list dream. But I also really, really love musical theater, and like if I could be like the lead in a Broadway musical, that would also be amazing. I mean, very much bucket listy thing.
Gotcha. Would you want to voice one of the original Disney princesses or a new Disney princess that they would create?
I'd rather have my own. Give me a brand new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know who's a Disney princess now?
Who?
Oh my God, I am blanking on the name. I can't. She's Superman. Luke's sister.
Leia.
There you go. She's a Disney princess. How did I forget that?
That is true. She is a Disney princess now.
Could you imagine yourself just stepping in Carrie Fisher's shoes and voicing or portraying her character in the Star Wars?
Oh, I mean, that would be amazing. I know she already has a voice match that's been working like in these last like year or two. So I won't step on someone's shoes, but something like that would be amazing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Final question.
Okay.
What advice could you give anyone that is looking to get into voice acting for video games or animation?
Yeah. I would say get to know your source material. You know what I mean? Like I think it helps to know like the genre, you know what I mean? But more importantly, like for being a voice actor, it takes patience and a lot of perseverance, and just a good understanding of the basics of our craft. So, you know, studying in whatever way that means to you, if that's classes, if that's like studying books, if that's really just like watching and consuming the media with a critical eye, like some people can do that by themselves. Whatever that means to you, like really understand what it means to create characters, you know, believably and organically.
That's perfect. I know I lied. I have one more question.
What is it?
So you go to con to con, you travel to a lot of different conventions.
Yeah.
What is it about Anime Week in Atlanta that makes this con particularly special?
Oh, I mean, listen, part of it is like, it's like right before the holidays. So you have that like the energy of like pre-Christmas shopping. Like I'm already doing Christmas shopping downstairs. It's great.
Yeah.
But also like the hospitality is second to none out here, you know? We're just having fun out here. I'm very excited for the rest of this weekend.
Me too. I cannot wait to see what else happens. And like you said, like a winter convention right before Christmas, like what else could a nerd want?
Exactly.
And then like, so I'm from Atlanta and we had only like one other winter convention, Winterfest, presented to you by MomoCon. And it was such a success. People have been demanding for it. And now that AWA is in the spot, I think people want AWA to stay here in this spot because it's 2 weeks before Christmas.
Heck yeah.
Right? Atlanta needs a winter convention. Yeah. It's so hot here all the time. And we need something to cool us off. And we get to see like our heroes like you and just geek out before the holidays, before the new year. So yeah, I think AWA would make a great winter con.
Absolutely.
That's all I got. Is there anything else you want to add? You want to tell the nation?
I just want to wish everyone a happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.